Greetings and salutations one and all. Welcome to the end of the night shift week. So glad you could join me for another Real Talk Wednesday right here on the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. How you doing? Inviting you to call a friend, tell a friend. It's a Real Talk. Kicking it off tonight with a little holla back. A track called Too Sweet.
I can't tell no lie, but I can't get enough for your love. You're pushing back on me, cause you know I love it rough. I'm falling for you, girl, and I know that is what you love. I know that is what you love, girl. To my love, girl, it's a fluctuate to my love. When you wind back, girl, when you wind back, girl, your bumper just fluctuate to my love. Girl, it's a fluctuate to my love. When you wind back, you're too sweet when I wine pon you. You're too sweet when I wine pon you. You're too sweet when I wine pon you. Baby, too sweet when I wine pon you. You're too sweet when I wine pon you. Too sweet when I wine pon you. That's me luck. I get hurt every time, but I still coming back for your love. You're pushing back on me, cause you know I love it rough. I'm falling for you, girl, and I know that is what you love. I know that is what you love, girl. You give me wine every night, I give you mine, girl. Tropical vibes, just tropical wine, girl. You give me wine every night, I give you mine, girl. Tropical vibes, just I give you mine. Your bumper just fluctuates in my love, girl. It just fluctuates in my love. When you wine back, girl, when you wine back, girl, your bumper just fluctuates in my love, girl. It just fluctuates in my love. When you wine back, you're too sweet when I wine pon you. You're too sweet when I wine pon you. Too sweet when I wine pon you.
It's called Too Sweet.
When I wine pon you. You're too sweet when I
Artist goes by the name Holla Back.
too sweet when I wine pon you. You give me wine and the night, I give you mine, girl. Tropical vibes, just tropical wine, girl. You give me wine and the night, I give you mine.
Welcome to those who are locked in on Facebook Live.
Just, I give you mine. Your bumper just fluctuates in my love, girl. It's just
Call a friend, tell a friend.
when you wine back,
And don't get too comfortable on Facebook.
your bumper just fluctuates in my love, girl. It just fluctuates in my love.
Use up the link in the description, the one that goes to kevinstew.com.
Too sweet when I wine pon you.
That's where you can get the entire broadcast.
Too sweet when I wine pon you. Baby, too sweet when I wine pon you.
But while we're here,
Too sweet when I wine pon you.
feel free to share.
Wine and the night, I give you my girl. Tropical vibes, yes.
Want to say thanks to Paul C Media for sponsoring this segment of the broadcast.
Girl, it just fluctuates in my love.
For innovative streaming and recording solutions.
When you wine back,
When being in the moment is priceless, give them a call.
just fluctuates in my love.
Paul C Media Group can do everything you see right here on kevinstew.com and so much more. They can host your website. They can help you create a website. Provide streaming on your website. Have a church service, funeral, wedding, graduation, party, seminar. If you want to take that step further and have your own internet TV station, they can hook you up. 754-999-6020 is the number to use. Or visit them at pulseemg.com. Tell them DJ Kevin Stew sent you. So tonight we're I don't want to say we're examining, but we'll be looking into a little bit of a as my better portion said, a little bit of a touchy subject. And I kind of had to chuckle when she said it, because I was like, no pun intended. She's like, none at all. But it's one of those things that we somehow shy away from talking about, and at the same time like to talk about a lot. Because one thing in Jamaican culture is hearing people talking about a 1 minute man or a 2 minute man, or the track star them in the bedroom. And as much as we talk about those, or we may make those jokes, or we drop those statements, those sentiments, we don't sit down and have that talk as to what is really going on here. Why, after the moment is so set up beautifully, it comes to a quick end. And that has frustrated many in relationships. That has probably caused the end of many a relationship. But aren't there some too that where when that happens, it strengthens the relationship? I guess those are few and far between, because you don't really hear people talking about them. But tonight, we're gonna chit chat a little bit about premature ejaculation. See if we can get some understanding of it. And it sounds more like a healthy love topic than a real talk topic, doesn't it? And yeah, I get it. Here's the thing though. There is a lot of real talk material behind it. How so? Well, here's the thing. There is a psychological component to premature ejaculation. So, I like to get down to the psyche of things on Real Talk. We ask the questions of why behind the why. And so we're gonna see how much of that information we can get tonight, and how much of an understanding we can get to. Because again, right here on the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew, we aspire to have acceptance through enlightenment. So we do this so that at the end of 2 hours, we're a little bit better off than when we started. And that's all of us. So if you're new, welcome. Glad to have you. I couldn't do it without you. And of course, I wouldn't even try to. But don't be a stranger, and don't think that you need to be here alone. Call a friend, call a foe. Doesn't really matter who you call. Bring somebody with you. and jump into the stew pot on kevinstew.com. What is the stew pot? Others call it a chat room. We're fancy over here on kevinstew.com. So just come on over, get on in. You don't have to sign up for anything. You can remain anonymous if you choose. It's a judgment-free zone. Come on and share your views, your opinions, your stories. Nobody will judge you, and we can all grow from it. Marlon, big ups to you, sir. Welcome to the GM. Jumping into the stew pot on kevinstew.com. Yo, wicked show again as usual. I did not know that about that Sizzler Kalanchi tune. I knew the rhythm sounded familiar, but I didn't quite connect the dots until tonight. Much respect, Marlon. Alright, so premature ejaculation. It occurs when a man ejaculates sooner during sexual intercourse than he or his partner would like. Well, more often than not, his partner would like for it to go on a little bit longer than it had. Premature ejaculation is a common sexual complaint. Estimates vary, but as many as 1 out of 3 men say they experience this problem at some time. Which means, chances are, 2 of your friends that you're even messaging right now, 2 of your male friends that you're messaging right now, one of them could have or has definitely had an episode of premature ejaculation. And if none of them have, then it might be you. Granted that you're a guy. As long as it happens infrequently, it is not cause for concern. However, you might be diagnosed with premature ejaculation if it always or nearly always happens within 1 minute of penetration. So that whole 1 minute man thing, well, like they always say in Jamaica, if it no go so, it go near so. Well, yeah. So there's some type of truth to it. So if ejaculation happens always or nearly always within 1 minute of penetration, if you are able to delay ejaculation during intercourse, if you're unable to delay ejaculation during intercourse all or nearly all the time, if you feel distressed and frustrated and tend to avoid sexual intimacy as a result, then chances are you suffer from premature ejaculation. Yeah, it's over with before it gets started, 3644. And I know that can be frustrating. Especially if there's no second round to come. You know, that can be doubly frustrating. Let me say this before I even go any further. Any woman that has a man where that has happened and she continues the relationship, but not just continues the relationship, but sits him down and they start to have dialogue, and then they start to look for solutions together, that woman is definitely a keeper. I'll put that out there right now without any reservations. That woman is a keeper. Both psychological and biological factors can play a role in premature ejaculation. Although many men feel embarrassed talking about it, premature ejaculation is a common and treatable condition. Medications, counseling, and sexual techniques that delay ejaculation, or a combination of these, can help improve sex for you and your partner. Now, today I was in a chat on Reggae Global Radio this morning, and Mixmaster J was doing his show, playing some music, and he played a song by Sugar called 9.58. And I made a statement in the chat room, and that was as far as the statement went. Nobody decided to take me on that one. But no 3644, no pun intended. Nobody decided to take me on. I said, when a man finishes first in that kind of time frame, it is because the conditions were favorable for a sprint. And nobody took the bait, nobody bit on that. As a matter of fact, Jay said, Kevin, don't bother to start. In fact, he said, don't start with the foolishness. And I thought, all right, let me reconsider what I'll be doing tonight for a real talk. Because that's a real talk subject. And so here we are right now looking at the issue of premature ejaculation. Because it's a real thing. The main symptom of premature ejaculation is the inability to delay ejaculation for more than 1 minute after penetration. However, the problem might occur in all sexual situations, even during masturbation. Now, imagine, it's one thing when your partner is frustrated because the climax is arrived at early. It's another thing when you frustrate yourself with the same thing happening. Premature ejaculation can be classified as lifelong or primary, whereas in that case, it occurs all or nearly all the time, beginning with your first sexual encounters. Or you might have acquired premature ejaculation, which develops after you've had previous sexual experiences without ejaculatory problems. Many men feel that they have symptoms of premature ejaculation, but the symptoms don't meet the diagnostic criteria for premature ejaculation. Instead, these men might have natural variable premature ejaculation, which includes periods of rapid ejaculation as well as periods of normal ejaculation. So, that now even sheds a light a little bit differently. Because, yeah, 3644, I agree with you. This is a very sensitive subject and one that needs to be discussed more openly and honestly. Too often, we shy away from having these discussions. And we don't realize that it is one of those things that is more common than we think. As was just presented to us in this information right here. Where you have natural variable premature ejaculation. There are times when it just happens. And that's how it is. And I'm pretty sure, if people are honest, they've had that situation where they go, oh my, this doesn't usually happen to me. Or they'd be talking to their partner and they say, I don't know what happened. I must have missed you a lot more now than normal or something. Or there was something that you did differently. But whatever it was, it felt good, and this happened really quickly. And that is how the discussion goes. Whichever way it went, whichever way it goes down, it's something that happens regularly in most men's lives. So you want to go ahead and talk with your doctor if you ejaculate sooner than you wish during most sexual encounters. It is common for men to feel embarrassed about discussing sexual health concerns, but do not let that keep you from talking to your doctor. Premature ejaculation is a common and treatable problem. For some men, a conversation with a doctor might help lessen concerns about premature ejaculation. For example, it might be reassuring to hear that occasional premature ejaculation is normal and that the average time from the beginning of intercourse to ejaculation is actually about 5 minutes. So maybe, just maybe, we should be looking at this whole thing from a different angle. Maybe we should be looking at this from anything beyond 5 minutes is abnormal. Yeah, that kind of raises some other questions, right? 773-789 Stu gets you in touch. 773-789-7839. You can call, you can text, you can WhatsApp. Let me hear from you. The lines are open, so feel free to use it up. Jump into the Stew Pot on kevinstew.com and comment there. For those of you guys on Facebook Live, you can comment there on Facebook. But like I said, don't get too comfortable. We're gonna be jumping off Facebook Live in just a few moments. But share with me what your views are. Share with me what your experiences are. Again, you remain anonymous on kevinstew.com. So, say what you wish. Just keep it respectful. All right? Is there a name for when a woman climaxes within 1 minute of penetration? Yes. It is called having a skilled man. You see, these are the things. Okay, so you don't agree with it being abnormal for a man to go beyond 5 minutes. But here's the thing. The doctors are saying between the time that penetration happens to ejaculation, that usually lasts about 5 minutes. On average, you're looking at 5 minutes. So, if on average, the normal man lasts about 5 minutes, anything beyond 5 minutes would have to be abnormal. Just logically speaking. Now, that is not what anybody would want to hear. I'm pretty sure most women would not want to subscribe to that at all. As far as most women I know, as far as they're concerned, all night is a normal thing. And then you take a 5 minute breathe and you're ready again. So, well, the women that I've spoken to, that's what I hear. Which means, men, you're going to have to sharpen up your skills. You're going to have to figure out how to supplement that time with other things. This is real talk. And we have addressed some of those other things before. And no doubt we will address some of those other things again. But we're going to take a break in a few minutes. And we're going to look at some of the things that affect premature ejaculation. Some of the contributing factors. Because, of course, there are some contributing factors. Comment here in the stew pot. Since the average is 5 minutes, some go past 5. Some go past 5, some before. Nothing abnormal about beyond 5 minutes. And this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, 3644. I'm not saying that beyond 5 minutes is out of the ordinary. I am saying, since doctors say the average time for a normal man from penetration to ejaculation is about 5 minutes. Because we have to look at what is taking place here. The whole sexual experience is all about stimulation. The mental is already stimulated to get you to the point of readiness. And now you're applying a physical stimulation. What do you think is going to happen at that time? How much time do you really need to get to the point of ejaculation? And if we're looking at intercourse, at sex, the way that it was designed, you're getting a stopwatch. If we really look at intercourse the way it is designed, it's just a matter of procreation. There are 3 species of animals that actually have sex for pleasure. Human beings, dolphins, and some primates. And I'd like to think it was either the chimp or the gaban. But there are not many creatures on the planet Earth that have sex for pleasure. There are only a few of us that do. So typically, they go in and they get out. Because we human beings have sex for pleasure. It's not a get in and get out kind of a situation. It's a get in, hang around for a while, enjoy yourself, and then get out. And I think that is what plays a role also in the whole issue of the amount of time that is spent with a partner. We're going to take a quick little break. When we come back, we're going to talk some more. We're looking at premature ejaculation tonight on Real Talk. Call a friend, tell a friend. Go to kevinstew.com. Be interactive. Let's get some information going. Let's see what else we can learn tonight. We're going to take a quick little break. We're going to say sayonara to those on Facebook Live. Thank you very much for tuning in. Just jump on over to kevinstew.com. All right? Cool.
Policy Media Group, innovative streaming and recording, has done it again. A new way to get your business in full view of your neighborhood consumer through AdShare TV. It's available in your neighborhood today. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. Become a host today and place a TV monitor in a strategic location so it's easy to see. Get a 1-minute video ad or longer that plays anywhere in our network. Can't be a host? No problem. For a few dollars, we'll run your 30-second video ad. A host can run announcement specials like buy one get one free or discount ads. Let's turn your flyers into a 30-second video with music or a voiceover, or let us create and run your video ad with a spokesperson. Take advantage of our early enrollment discount. Join us today. Your ad will be seen at least 30 times per day in your AdShare TV neighborhood. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. AdShare TV, part of Policy Media Group.
One likes me. Today in school, I learned a lot. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me. In English, I learned that I'm disgusting. And in physics, I learned that I'm a loser.
Today in school,
In math,
I learned that I'm ugly
I
and
learned that I'm
useless.
trash.
And in gym,
In biology,
I learned that I'm
I
pathetic
learned that I'm fat
and a
and
joke.
stupid.
In history,
Today in
I learned that
school,
I'm trash.
Today in school, I learned that I have no friends. In English, I learned that I make people sick.
And in
And
gym,
at lunch, I learned that I sit on my own because I smell.
and a joke.
In chemistry, I learned that no one
In
likes me.
biology, I learned that I'm fat and stupid.
In English,
And in
I
math,
learned that I make people
I
sick.
learned that I'm trash.
The only thing I didn't learn in school today
The only thing I didn't learn today
The only thing I didn't learn,
It's why no one ever helps.
Kids witness bullying every day. They want to help, but they don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov. A message from the Ad Council.
A social distancing tip.
While the CDC urges you to avoid close contact, like hugging or shaking hands, there are other non-physical ways to say hello. Wave, wink, use sign language, salute, smile, give the peace sign, throw up an air high five, do jazz hands. Remember, stay a minimum of 6 feet or 2 arms length away from others, and stay home if you can. For more info, visit coronavirus.gov.
Let's all do our part, because we're all #AloneTogether. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
It takes an entire village to raise a child. Hello, I'm Paul Campbell, here to talk about Palace. Peace and Love Academic Scholarship. This nonprofit group supports students facing serious obstacles from entering or continuing their studies, not because the grades are failing, but due to the lack of financial support.
Over the past 8 years, Palace has awarded 600 scholarships valued at approximately 50.3 million Jamaican dollars, or 415,000 US dollars.
Together, we must build a better future for our children. Please visit www.palace1.org and make your donation to brighten the future of a deserving child. Palace, preserving young minds for posterity.
Matthew 28:19 says, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations." With this in mind, and encouragement received during a South Florida media conference, The Church Links was birthed. The Church Links is an interdenominational worship service portal for churches, providing the tools to spread the word through technology in a cost-effective way. The Church Links, www.dahchurchlinx.com. Your links to worship and praise.
It's Christine representing for DJ Kevin. You see me, I say, I don't know the boss. You see me, I say, DJ Kevin's Chew and the night shift radio show. Yo, it at the thing, turn up the thing loud. Whoa, DJ Kevin's Chew at the heart of a champion. Never underestimate, just choose him. The silver line behind the dark clouds. DJ Kevin's Chew, believe him, and that's no doubt. Salute the night shift radio show, Christine. This is a hot it up. Loud. Kill a beast.
Come on, smile. Oh, honey, he's still not smiling.
Maybe he's not a smiler.
Yeah, maybe he's just not a happy baby.
Maybe he's just being a boy.
Or maybe he's teething.
Maybe it's just a phase.
Maybe he has autism, and we can definitely do something to help.
Maybe is all you need to find out more about autism. No big, joyful smiles by 6 months is one early sign. Learn the others at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Send roses by bottles of champagne. Your favorite, I'm great at keeping a promise. Wrote letters, 10 pages to tell ya I'm in it, I wanna stay. And I'll show you in every way. You're skeptical still, well, I'm loving all you. And I'm super confused how my actions don't convince you. You're skeptical still, so I'll remind you. If I take out, stop binging on old films. Get dressed up, we go out. It's hard to make a choice. We're both indecisive. All I know, I'm in it, I wanna stay. And I'll show you in every way. You're skeptical still. Well, I'm loving on you. And I'm super confused how my actions don't convince you. You're skeptical still. So I'll remind you, you're not alone. If I loved you, you know, you couldn't mistake it if you tried. If I loved you, you know, you'd see it even if you're blind. It's bigger than the world, deeper than the ocean, harder than the sun. Know it when you're alone. So if I loved you, you know. I never told you I love you, I do. I never told you,
If I never told you,
I never told
I'm telling you now.
I love you, I do. I never told you. It's
I want to say thank you to my segment sponsor, Althea and her Healing Heavenly Hands. Althea is a licensed massage therapist that comes to you with 20 years experience and being COVID free. She brings her table, she brings her oils, and of course her Healing Heavenly Hands. Give her a call. 954-655-9000 if you're in Broad County, North Miami-Dade, or South Palm Beach counties. She'll come to you where you are. And outside of that you pay her, she asks that you get off her table and go sleep somewhere else.
I love you, I do. I never
That number once again, 954-655-9000. That's 954-655-9000.
I never told you.
Or you can email her at thealater@att.net. That's THEALATER at att.net. The sound of Royce. The track is called If I Loved You. 3644 says, listen, I'm human, I'm dolphin, and I'm a primate, so I have pleasure all the time. You just check all the boxes, right? Okay, I can't even argue with you. If you're just tuning in, welcome to Real Talk Wednesday. Tonight we are looking at premature ejaculation. And for those of you who are covering your ears and your mouths and your eyes are bulging out your heads because I said that, oh, well, maybe, just maybe, this broadcast is not for you. I'm just saying. Now, before the break, we basically got an overview of what premature ejaculation is. Now we're going to look at some of the causes. We're going to start looking at some of the causes. Funny enough, the exact cause of premature ejaculation is not known. Yeah, so here you go once more. Something else we don't know where it comes from. While it was once thought to be only psychological, doctors now know premature ejaculation involves a complex interaction of psychological and biological factors. Some of the psychological factors that might play a role include early sexual experiences, sexual abuse, poor body image, depression, worrying about premature ejaculation, guilty feelings that increase your tendency to rush through sexual encounters. Some other factors that can play a role include erectile dysfunction. Men who are anxious about obtaining or maintaining an erection during sexual intercourse might form a pattern of rushing to ejaculate, which can then be pretty difficult to change. Then you have anxiety. Men with premature ejaculation also have problems with anxiety, either specifically about sexual performance or related to other issues. Then you have relationship problems. If you've had satisfying sexual relationships with other partners in which premature ejaculation happened infrequently or not at all, it is possible that interpersonal issues between you and your current partner are contributing to the problem. So, whereas your partner might be cussing you out because you keep ending the activities early, they just might be the cause. So this it comes back full circle now to, remember where I said earlier, very early in the broadcast, any woman that sits down with their partner after having such an encounter is a keeper. Here's the thing. When or if that man reveals to that partner that they are the cause of the premature ejaculation, that can go either way. And it can go south real fast. Because male or female, we are driven by our egos, like it or not. So our egos get stroked and we feel good and we are encouraged to do more. You crush our egos and that's about it. You may as well don't exist anymore. And so if a man were to tell a woman that, everything was fine with him prior to her, and this only happens with her. Now, if that opens up dialogue and they start talking, and it gets to the point where they either have agreed to go see a doctor or whether an MD or a psychiatrist, whichever, they agree to seek professional help and agree to do it together. That's a relationship worth keeping, because I don't think you find those happening too often. A number of biological factors may also contribute to premature ejaculation. These include abnormal hormone levels, abnormal levels of brain chemicals, being neurotransmitters, inflammation and infection of the prostate or urethra, or inherited traits. Various factors can increase your risk of premature ejaculation, including erectile dysfunction, like I mentioned before. You might be at risk, and specifically at increased risk, of premature ejaculation if you occasionally or consistently have trouble getting or maintaining an erection. Fear of losing your erection may cause you to consciously or unconsciously hurry through sexual encounters. That worry, boy, I don't know if it's going to stick around, and you know what? I need to get mine. So hopefully she gets hers, but I'ma get mine. Greetings, 4323. Gary Dixon, how are you doing, bro? And so the rushing through the event happens, and it is sometimes it's over before you really even get warmed up. Erectile dysfunction can affect that. And stress, emotional or mental strain in any area of your life can play a role in premature ejaculation, limiting your ability to relax and focus during sexual encounters. Now, premature ejaculation can also cause problems in your personal life. Well, that's basically where we've been all night thus far. A common complication of premature ejaculation is relationship stress. Then there is a fertilization issue. It can occasionally make fertilization difficult for couples who are trying to have a baby if ejaculation doesn't occur intravaginally. So, if getting to the event, everything happens on your way to the event, then there's nothing happening at the event. So ejaculation happens before actual penetration takes place, and there's no baby that can be produced from that. It doesn't happen that way. It doesn't happen by diffusion. Yeah, there's some osmosis that takes place when you get down to the science of it all. But that happens internally. Cells merging and such. Sperm cell with the egg. Yeah, you'd actually have to be inside for that to happen. Address by the number, Gary. Address by the number. Yeah, some people like to remain anonymous. All right, so let's dive a little bit deeper into some of these causes. Funny enough, there are some other causes that wasn't mentioned before. So the information I gave you earlier was courtesy of the Mayo Clinic. Medic8.com gave me some other information, which I'm going to start running through now. Some of them looking at common psychological factors, being strict upbringing, sexual inexperience, early conditioning, traumatic backgrounds or events, stress, and depression. When you look at a strict upbringing, it refers to situations in which a man has been encouraged to see sexual intercourse as a shameful act, which must only be practiced for religious reasons. Again, like I said earlier, the purpose of having children. Another possibility is viewing sexual activity as something which is only acceptable in strictly defined situations, such as marriage. In extreme cases, the man may have been encouraged to view sexual intercourse as an unclean, sinful activity which should be avoided at all costs. Now, in the light of this, it perhaps is not surprising that those men who have been brought up this way will view the sex act with fear and dread. Now, of course, that's starting off stressful. This is often a feature of premature ejaculation in young men, such as teenagers who have undergone this type of upbringing, or are worried about contracting a sexual transmitted disease. Another common fear is that of causing pregnancy, which, funny enough, could actually lead to pregnancy. A lack of sexual experience, especially in younger men, is another contributing factor. Many young men place a strong emphasis on potency and sexual performance, and are often keen to assert their virility. This is bound up with their masculinity in general. So being unable to perform is seen as a slur on that masculinity and their sense of identity. And of course, that leads to, again, a matter of premature ejaculation. So you see all these little things playing a role. A man's early sexual experiences often affect his later sexual behavior. So if he has undertaken sexual activity in a certain manner, then this is likely to influence his future behavior. One example of this is ejaculating rapidly in order to escape detection for masturbation. This also applies to a fear of being discovered having sex. Now, what happens is that the man rushes the sexual act in order to achieve an instant climax and complete the act, but this has a negative effect. It results in the man becoming conditioned to behave in this way, which results in premature ejaculation. It sounds weird, but you do the math and you check it out, it makes complete sense. Now, once this behavior has been established, it is very difficult to break that habit. Not impossible though, but it is very difficult. Some men find that their fathers behaved in the same way, which may suggest a genetic tendency instead of a learned behavior. But this only applies in certain cases. So don't go blaming fathers and father figures, men who not addressing all aspects of their personal lives when it comes to having premature ejaculation. Let's look at the complete picture and then see how we can grow from there. We can develop from that. Thank you, Gary. Much love, much respect. Now, if a man has experienced a traumatic incident in their life, then this can lead to sexual problems. Of course, quite similar to premature ejaculation, if not premature ejaculation. In some situations, it may result in a permanent sexual problem or even socially inappropriate behavior. A traumatic experience or a traumatic event can range from being caught masturbating through to sex abuse as a child. Another equally serious event is that of male rape. And there has been the debate about a man being raped for many years because of the definition on the books of what rape is. Now, there has been modifications to that definition over time so that it could include boogery. But for a very long time, the argument was that a man could not be raped. So do recognize that whether you want to argue it one way or another, it's a traumatic experience. And that affects how men function sexually. Another possible cause is that of anxiety, or what we more commonly know as nerves. If you are nervous before having sex, then it is more likely that you will ejaculate too quickly and therein shorten the experience. Again, now causing frustration. So now your partner is frustrated again, you're frustrated, and nobody wants to have sex ever again in their life. Not quite what you'd want the end result to be. Again, you're looking at the stress factor and a stressful situation. Numbers to call, numbers to text. Let me go ahead and put the number out there once again. 773-789-STEW. That's 773-789-7839. You can call, you can text, you can WhatsApp. Of course, if you're overseas and the phone call thing doesn't work for you, or you can't WhatsApp to this number for whatever reason, no problem. You can Skype. Kevin.Stew is a Skype handle. But all else fails, of course, what is always available to you is what others call a chat room. On kevinstew.com, it is known as the Stew Pot, where we keep things interactive and bubbling. It's a judgment-free zone. You don't need to sign up for anything. You don't need to register. Just go to kevinstew.com and you're there. What you see on the video is live, so that is happening right now. And of course, you just comment. Nothing to worry about. It's a judgment-free zone, so nobody making fun of you or anything. Yeah, we might chuckle here and there, but nothing against you. All right? So we're going to take a quick little break. Once more we come back, we finish up on looking at stress and depression and some of the behavioral causes of premature ejaculation. We'll be back. Call a friend, tell a friend. It's a night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. Real Talk Wednesday, closing out the night shift week. We'll be back after these few messages.
When being in the moment is priceless, consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulseemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.
Reggae Global Entertainment presents international recording artist Ed Robinson's new single, One of the Poorest People. This is a hot one, available November 15th, 2020.
I'm Khalib Thompson.
I'm David Muir.
And we are the co-founders of a cultural nonprofit in Florida called Island Space.
For many reasons, now more than ever, we need the support of our communities.
As Caribbean Americans, we have the unique ability to claim everyone from the island as members of our Caribbean American family.
We are working to create a home for that family.
The Island Archives will become an internationally recognized museum of history.
Visitors can learn that although we are unique, we are truly stronger together.
Learn more at islandspacefl.org.
This is Gia Yee, and you're listening to The Night Shift with DJ Kevin Stew. This is Gia Yee, and you're listening to The Night Shift.
Hi, this is Tony Culture, inviting you to come check me out on Reggae Global Radio, Mondays, 6 p.m. until 7 p.m. It's Tony Culture time on Reggae Global Radio. Come and check me out. It's a bunch of vibes, a woolly vibes, musical rise, tell you say. Come check it out, reggaeglobalradio.com. Mondays, 6 p.m. until 7 p.m.
Tony Culture time, Shabbat set.
I
Yeah, it can be everything you want. And some. The sound of Enzo. A track called Come Over.
Tell me, yeah, I'll be all you want. Girl, just come on over, spend the night. It'll be the best, be the best. All you gotta do, baby, just come over. Let me be.
I want to say thank you to my segment sponsor, Reggae Global Entertainment. Thank you for covering this segment of the broadcast.
Be your savior. I can be your preacher.
Reggae Global will take care of your booking services, your tour management.
Baby girl, come over.
Take care of your copyrights, your publishing, your trademarks, business registration, legal service referrals, music production, marketing and promotion, and so much more. Give them a call, 954-998-8034, or check them out online, reggaeglobalentertainment.com.
Everything you want.
Tell them DJ Kevin Stew sent you. I can be your everything you want. If you let me come over. Yeah, don't hold that last time against me. You know, it's just all that matters is this time, right? No, let's try to make this time better than the last time, yeah? What happened the last time? I was a little bit stressed out. I was a little bit depressed. You know, there were some things going on, and I just couldn't live up to that expectation that you were having. But thank you for having that we could sit down and talk about it, and that we can get to this point where we can try again. You see how that works? Yeah. Nice, right? Maybe we can try again. Maybe I should get that ready. Yeah, let me cue that up. That's for later. Alright, so if you're just tuning in, welcome to Real Talk on the Night Shift with DJ Kevin Stewart. Today we're talking about premature ejaculation. And we're looking at some of the causes of premature ejaculation. And right now we're looking at stress. A certain amount of stress can be good for you in that it helps you to focus upon a task or improve your performance. Something like public speaking. Yeah, a little bit of stress can help with that. But it is when you're experiencing a prolonged or extreme stress, when that happens, now you're talking about something else. This causes a range of health problems, which include a drop in libido, and problems maintaining an erection. It can also result in premature ejaculation. Stress. So if you're experiencing stress due to pressures at work, worries about financial matters, or relationship problems, then all these can contribute to your sexual performance and possibly let it be a short experience. Depression affects around 1 in 10 people and is a serious long-term condition. It causes a range of symptoms which include low moods, disturbed sleep patterns, lack of motivation, and a reduced sex drive. Someone with depression often loses interest in sex, but the symptoms of their illness affect their libido and their ability to get an erection. So here we go again. We end up being stressed because we're depressed and we can't get an erection. You see the cycle of events? He's stuck in a perpetual cycle. Then there are some behavioral factors which can come into play. poor communication, underlying tensions of simmering resentments, these can affect sexual intimacy. If one half of a couple is stressed and unhappy, then this will be reflected in their ability to enjoy sex or to achieve a successful climax. If a man feels under pressure to perform or is worried about his relationship with his partner, then this is likely to affect his ability to get an erection and or his ability to ejaculate. End result? Well, not that you end up not ejaculating. No, the man typically ends up ejaculating prematurely. So you have all these conditions coming together to create an issue of premature ejaculation. You have the stress factor. You have the relationship factor, which can be either the cause of the stress or can contribute to stress. You know, they're all connected. Then you have the traumatic experience that started in childhood. Therein is another problem. Do you just leave it there? Or now do you go on a little bit further and look into it and start to address that issue so that you can move on from that and address other aspects of your life? You see, this is also, in my opinion, where good friends come in. And I'm talking about friends in the truest sense of the word. Because if you have a true friend, male or female, you have an experience like this and you go to them and say, listen, this is what has happened to me. This is what is happening with me. Now it opens up the lines of communication. Which is why you're better off getting into a sexual, and this is going to cause all kind of problems, I know, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You're better off getting into a sexual relationship with a friend than meeting someone and deciding that that is how you're going to move forward with that person. Because and this is another show altogether, but I'm gonna touch on it anyway. When you're in that type of relationship with a friend, you know you can have that discussion. And you know that that person is in your corner no matter what. And they're going to, whichever way they can, help you through whatever it is that you're going through. Because at the end of the day, win, lose, or draw, they're your friends. That's what they're there for. And a lot of times we get into these relationships with individuals because we are attracted to them. And we're talking about what we see. So either they're busty, or they have wide hips, or a big butt, or thunder thighs, whatever it is that appeals to you, or a combination of any of those things. That is what you got into the relationship for. Not because the individual is a friend. And so there's a difficulty in having the tough conversations. There's a difficulty in explaining yourself because you had that experience of premature ejaculation. And now the relationship is on the rocks. You can't talk to her, she can't talk to you. You can't get to a point of understanding, and everybody's at a stalemate. Looking to call it quits. Well, maybe you should call it quits. Because it doesn't sound like you're gonna make it anyway. So let's one, recognize what is going on with us. Men, let's recognize the things that we're experiencing. Ladies, let's recognize the things that our men are experiencing. And let's put ourselves in a position that we can sit and have open, honest dialogue. Now, from that, you build better relationships, and hopefully you can minimize the issue of premature ejaculation. Sounds good, right?
I'll be home in a minute. Not take no time for change it's date night. I feel like dancing tonight is date night. Alright.
Give you 15 more minutes of musical therapy.
Anywhere you wanna go, it's your night. Put on the dress, you know I like, let down your.
This is the sound of Steven Souza.
Take my ride and go somewhere.
It's called Date Night.
Tell me where you feel like. Anything you wanna do is your night. Put on the dress, you know I like, let down your hair. Get your stuff, let's take my ride and go somewhere. I wanna see you smile, that makes me forget what kind of a hectic day I had at work and get lost in your essence. I wanna feel your body rock and sway to some reggae, the DJ play inside a club where no one knows our name. Your warm embrace, your tenderness is reassuring. It's gonna be alright, you whispering in my ear. Believe every word you say as I let you have your way. Go get dressed, baby, I'll wait. Tell me where you feel like. Anywhere you wanna go, it's your night. Put on the dress, you know I like, let down your hair. Get dressed up, let's take my ride and go somewhere. Tell me where you feel like. Anything you wanna do, it's your night. Put on the dress, you know I like, let down your hair. Get dressed up, let's take my ride and go somewhere. This 9 to 5 got me away with all the deadlines, with postcodes. Now my supervisor's breathing down my neck. The thing that gets me through the day are thoughts of you, just knowing somebody so beautiful is waiting there for me. Your warm embrace, your tenderness is reassuring. It's gonna be alright, you're whispering in my ear. Believe every word you say as I let you have your way. Go get dressed, baby, I'll wait. So tell me where you feel like. Anywhere you wanna go, it's your night. Put on the dress, you know I like, let down your hair. Get dressed up, let's take my ride and go somewhere. Tell me where you feel like. Anything you wanna do, it's your night. Put on the dress, you know I like, let down your hair. Get dressed up, let's take my ride and go somewhere. I'll be home in a minute.
So you really think you're gonna make it to that date night if
like dancing tonight.
You can't open up those lines of communication?
Alright now, I'll be home in a minute.
Yeah, that could cause some problems, right? But we're bigger than that, right? We've gotten over that. We've addressed that hurdle, and now we're moving past it.
I want your body next to mine, baby. Yeah.
So of course we get to try again. This is Joanna Marie.
I've been staring at your photograph, wondering where you're at today. I've been hanging by the telephone, hoping that you'll call home and stay. You told me you needed more walks, more talks, more feeling close to me. I wanna be close to you. I didn't know you needed some roses, some romance, a little candlelight, slow dance. That's not how it's been. Maybe we can try again. Try, yeah. Maybe we can try again. I remember all the days gone by, and I'm wondering what I couldn't see. Yeah, baby. I could search the whole world roses, no romance, no candlelight, no slow dance. That's just how it's been. Maybe we can try again. Try, yeah. Maybe we can try again. Try. Oh, maybe we can try again. More talks, more feeling close to me. I wanna be close to you. I'll give you some roses, lot of romance, a little candlelight, slow dance. Don't let this feeling end. Maybe we can try again. Try. Maybe we can try again. Try. Maybe we can try again. Try again. We can try again. We can try again. Maybe we can try again. Try again. We can try again. We can try again. Maybe we can try again. Try again. The closer I get to you, baby, the more you make me see.
This is Sonia working out with Tony Gold. Their rendition of Closer I Get to You.
Honey, I'm really missing my baby. Round and round.
This is the sound of Miss China Nicole.
When will you come home? How I miss you so.
Track is called Kiss.
Been too long since you kiss me, touch me slowly, baby. Rock me steady, move me crazy. A mellow candlelight. wish is my delight. Whatever you are yearning. It's been a weekend and I can't sleep. What is taking over me? I try to sugarcoat it with a little honey. I'm really needing you, baby. Kiss me, touch me slowly, baby. Rock me steady, move me crazy. Ooh, it's a wonderful feeling to need you home again. Oh, baby. Such a marvelous feeling to need you home again. I need you here to kiss me, touch me slowly, baby. Rock me steady, move me crazy. It's been a weekend and I can't sleep. What is taking over me? I try to sugarcoat it with a little honey. I'm really missing my baby. Round and round we go, round and round. When will you come home? How I miss you so. Been too long since you kiss me, baby. I need you to kiss me, rock me steady. I'm missing your kiss, touch me, baby. I'm missing your smile, missing your touch.
Broke up tonight, make you see my other side. Yes, I'm in the mood tonight to be rude tonight, so enjoy the ride.
This is a dazzling one. Shauna Dazzle.
Broke up tonight, make you see my other side. Yes, I'm in the mood tonight to be rude tonight. Tonight is the night. Sipping on some wine, I'm feeling so fine, waiting for you to come over. Watching the time when you on my mind. It's gonna be a night to remember. We're on the phone, but I'm feeling alone. It's good to know you got the cure. I hope you'll be here real soon, 'cause I
track is called Bad Tonight. I want to say thank you to GMAT Music Solutions for sponsoring my musical therapy segment. GMAT Music Solutions will bring your event to life, providing sound, light, and stage production services, musical equipment, PA systems, audio engineers, DJs, bands, musicians, singers, and so much more. Give them a call at 754-307-GMAC. That's 754-307-4622, or check them out online at gmatmusicsolutions.com. Tell them DJ Kevin Stew on the night shift sent you.
Girl. Yeah. Whoa. Cesar. Yeah.
This is Cesar. Yeah, this is that track, Love Machine.
Well, when it come to money, me not so much, but me alright. Come to loving me, have enough figure all night. Real type of love to make my woman satisfied. Feel like she touching the sky, she fly high like birds of a feather. When together we lay in. She says she like it better when I'm holding the reins. Well, tonight we're gonna do things different. Yeah, will you be my love machine? Will you make love to me, girl? I wanna touch your butt. Yeah, let you show me something. Will you be my fantasy and give me what I need? Will you be my love machine?
DJ Kevin's crew. Who love that song? Like it, bad.
Hey, bad for real.
Girl. Yeah. Whoa. Cesar. Yeah. Well, when it come to money, me not so much, but me alright. Come to loving me, have enough figure all night. Real type of love to make my woman satisfied.
Yeah, apparently Cesar doesn't have the premature ejaculation problem.
Of a feather when together we lay in. She says she like it better when I'm holding the reins. Well, tonight we're gonna do things different.
Pro them.
Will you be my love machine? Will you make love to me? Girl, I wanna touch your butt. Yeah, let you show me something. Will you be my fantasy and give me what I need? Will you be my love machine? Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, every night, girl, I give my love to you. So tonight, girl, I wanna try something new. You always whisper in my ear and tell me that you want me. Yeah. Well, tonight I hope you really want me enough to be my love machine. Will you make love to me? Girl, I wanna touch your buttons. Yeah, let you show me something. So will you be my fantasy and give me what I need? Won't you be my love machine? Oh yeah. Me want to turn you on, girl, and watch your booter and get you warm, girl, like a love computer. Me want to put me password, log on and enter, and insert the tab where it really meant for. You get the information from off the hard disk, a stimulation, and then everything cleans. But can we do it like this?
Can we do it like that?
Machine, will you make love to me? Girl, I wanna touch your body. Yeah, let you show me something. Girl, be my fantasy and give me what I need. Won't you be my love machine? Oh. Well, when it comes to money, me not so much, but me alright. Come to loving me, have enough figure all night. Real type of love to make my woman satisfied. Feel like she touching the sky, she fly high like birds of a feather. When together we lay in. She says she like it better when I'm holding the reins. Well, tonight we're gonna do things different. Yeah,
This is Hezzy. It's got maximum speed.
Session stop, everything drop. My baby just text me a picture on the WhatsApp. And I know me nearly have heart attack. Oh, she feel do something like that when she knows high blood pressure runs in my family. And now I need her like a baby needs its mommy. I'm coming, maximum speed to fulfill your needs. It's my guarantee. And baby, I'm a coming, maximum speed. You don't deserve an excuse, baby. You don't have to look in that way. Every stop slides. Couldn't wait on the green light. No, no, no. Nearly bounced down all the herbs, man. Yeah, it coulda never have none of fresh nor green. No, no, no. Yes, sir. Stop on the end, speak up a one stash. Anticipate a heavyweight clash. Coming, was say she but like it. I can't wait, she's sizzling hot. Hey, I'm coming, maximum speed. You don't deserve an excuse, baby. I'm coming right away. Me run every step. Couldn't wait on the green light. No, no, sir. Nearly bounced down all the herbs, man. Yeah. Coulda never have none of fresh nor green. No, 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 no.
Ezran says him broke every stoplight. Couldn't wait on the green light. Yeah, everybody in the way in danger, you know. Man needs to get home, have things to take care of. But here comes the cops. Hey, you can't be too much in a hurry. This is Novelty. It's called Man in a Hurry.
Don't want no man in a hurry. No hurry to get down the road. No, no, no hurry. Don't want no man in a hurry.
So, here's Ron.
A man with a love.
It probably won't work out to do a Novelty.
Don't want no man in a hurry.
Because, you know, you gotta break every stoplight. Can't wait for the green light.
Slow hand is what I want from a man. No rush, rush, hit and run. You call me on the phone, wanna know if I'm home. One thing I wanna say to you, and this you gotta know is true.
That's right, Gary.
No man in a hurry, no hurry to get down the road. No, no, no hurry. Don't want no man in a hurry. I need a man. I need a man. See, I know the usual routine. I think you know just what I mean. Ignoring my need, you quench your heat, and before I know it, you hit the street. Don't you realize?
loyalty, I do realize you're a special prize.
Don't want no man in a hurry to get down the road. No hurry. Don't want no man.
But I don't know if you realize the kind of youth that I am. Learn the kind of youth that I am. The sound of Alba Rosie.
I bet you never had a love like mine. Something to treasure that's so hard to find. Until I give you this love. Until I give you this love. Give you my heart, it's my pleasure. And you can keep it forever. And when you're in need the most, my melody shall keep you close. And I can sing you so many lullabies and keep you flying right through the sky. So let's burn and get high. I bet you never had a youth like me to keep you happy, keep you wild and free. Until I give you this love. Until I give you this love. I bet you never had a love like mine. Something to treasure that's so hard to find. Until I give you this love. Until I give you this love. Smooth operator, Rasta cool like the weather. Let us build our castle with love. And when you have a hard day, not today, same way. No leave your side, no criticize you. And when you think it's a struggle, Rasta will be there on the double, standing firm beside you. Just say yes. I bet you never had a youth like me to keep you happy, keep you wild and free. Until I give you this love. Until I give you this love. I bet you never had a love like mine. Something to treasure that's so hard to find. Until I give you this love. Until I give you this love. When you're forward in a mad place, you no see no color. I know you're there, still with. Now leave me side no day. You tell me, say you love me, and I write here, so me I still. I bet you never had a youth like me to keep you happy, keep you wild and free. Until I give you this love. Until I give you this love. I bet you never had a love like mine.
15 minutes before the top of the hour, 15 minutes before I get on out of here.
Until I give you this love. Until I give you this.
It is this kind of love that makes you want to invite me to spend the night. This is King Charles working out with Tiffany Silver. It's called Spend the Night. From the EP Still Searching.
Come make we spend some time and all a nice vibe now. Me have something figure your girl. Me know you want it cause me can see it in your eyes now, baby. And we can take the time to ease my mind and steam up the sensei. Cause tonight me need some company. So, girl, I want your body. you gon' please me. Girl, I want your body. Baby, put it on me. You know I say you have a bedtime, but me have a question for ask you. Can you spend the night with me? Oh yeah.
Bedtime to change whether she spend the night or not.
Baby, you make me wanna sing and I say
Listen, you spend the night with me, I'll put you to bed nonetheless.
never see the love run dry. You tell me, say you need me, and you love me, and you know, say no other man like me, no they out there, but I can be your hero, girl, because me don't say you know, say we a go both way. And when you fly past the clouds, never know, say you woulda light off the pound. Never know, say you woulda tear off me clothes. Baby, girl, me why you sing it out low. Tell you, say you need to catch my drift. Love it when you wine go down and dip. Tell you, say me like your style and me like your vibe, so baby, turn it round and flip. Love it every time you call my name. Baby girl, you my city's my pain. Look me in my eyes and drown the night. The way you move ignite my flame. You spend the night with me. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So when you look tonight, baby, you make me wanna sing it and I say you. Girl, with meditation, so I will never see the love run dry. Oh yeah.
Me and you and me, we were meant to be so happily, so happy. King and queen, we shall arise. We are gonna rule the world that can't disguise. Baby, take my hand and trust that me not gonna win no time. That's why me really have to love you. You always stay true. You are my dream that has come true. In the lights and champagne, roses leading to the bed. You got me weak to me heart, baby. Me know you're ready for me. You're ready for me.
So when you look tonight, baby, you make me wanna sing it and I say you. Meditation, so I will never see the love run dry.
This is Dangling working out with Tanya Mullings.
Woman, I'm on my way to you. I never meant to stay
You
away.
can catch Tanya Mullings on Reggae Global Radio,
But you love,
5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Saturday mornings, Eastern Time.
I'm hoping you don't stay away too long. Cause without your love, yo. From the very first moment I laid my eyes on you. Yeah, I noticed you were more than just a visual. I fell in love with your mind, not just the physical. Yes, each day I rise, I say a prayer for you. Yeah, I pray that you will bless and walk beside me. I truly long for the day when you're beside me. Baby girl, I adore you. Only Jah alone I never put before you. That's so true. The other girls are cool, but they won't do. They can love me like you love me, and that won't do. I really appreciate love. Your royalness brought me to love. And I stumble and meet that's key to love. I miss your loving each and every day. I'm on my way to you. I never meant to stay away this long. Cause without your love, I know you're on your way to me. I'm hoping you don't stay away too long. Cause without your love, baby, trust me, it ain't easy. But I'm waiting for you. Sometimes I feel that you don't love me, but I know that you do. You are my king and I'm your queen, that's no doubt. You got the loving that I can't live without. So when I'm feeling down and lonely, I get by with the memories of you. Boy, I want you to know that I will never let you go. My love's for real and that's for sure. No one could ever love you more. And I will daily care for you. The life I have, I'll share with you. One love, one life, that's what we do. I'll be waiting for you in your eyes. Woman,
Emmolings
I know you're on your way.
dangling.
I'm hoping you don't stay away too long.
Track called On My Way. Hey cuz, how you doing?
Black love is bigger than
This is Caramanti.
It's bigger than him, it's bigger than she.
The track is called Black Love.
It's about unity. It's us. Black love, it's we. Hey. So make we talk for a second about this. Cause every goddess when me know want this. Feel in love, peaceful and bliss. A black love full of chocolate kiss. Black moments make we reminisce. Light your spliff if you drink, take a sip. Tonight sex enough for we target. Cause I've got something better. I swear to God I do. I've got a man that loves me and reads to me too. Him take me on a level, nothing left to do but confess that I love him, and that's the truth.
This is some next level love.
He teaches me that pleases me. Black love so sweet. He lays with me.
Pay attention.
Lays with me.
Pull up that DJ Kevin. Sentinel say that.
Yes, sir. Give everybody the opportunity to listen to this one from the top.
It's bigger than him, it's bigger than she. Black love is all about unity.
This is Caramanti. Track is called Black Love. Hear it.
So make we talk for a second about this. Cause every goddess when me know want this. Feel in love, peaceful and bliss. A black love full of chocolate kiss. Black moments make we reminisce. Light your spliff if you drink, take a sip. Tonight sex enough for we target. Cause I've got something better. I swear to God I do. I've got a man that loves me and reads to me too. Him take me on a level, nothing left to do but confess that I love him, and that's the truth. He reads to me, he teaches me, that pleases me. Black love so sweet. He lays with me and plays with me all day with me. Black love will be. Oh, how we connected through time and space. The love strong, stronger than the black race. A pure magic anytime we embrace. Me love your king, I will never embrace. The man go deep, deep in the bookcase. Stroke me body plus me mental space. Spiritually I have to elevate. Cause I've got something better. I swear to God I do. I've got a man that loves me and reads to me too. Him take me on a level, nothing left to do but confess that I love him, and that's the truth. He reads to me, he teaches me, that pleases me. Black love so sweet.
Want to thank you all for hanging out with me this week.
With me and
As we close out the night shift week, I want to encourage you to look out for members of your community.
me. Black love.
Hey Marcia, how you doing?
I miss enough for them a try. Announce love but I lie, them a lie. Them couple love but me want no why. Cause every other month I just fight them a fight. Before long one of them take flight. Quit the team cause the team never tight. Me heart goes out, that's not right. But not enough in me black life. Yeah, I can't Black love, family.
Yeah, that one. That one is called Black Love, Marcia. I want to thank you all once again for hanging out with me this week. Thank you for the love, thank you for the support. Remember, you can catch me Saturday from 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. Eastern Time on Reggae Global Radio for the Saturday Stew. But as we close out, I encourage you to look out for members of your community. Your community is not a development that you live in, but it spreads far and wide. So do something good for somebody today. You never know who's gonna do something good for you tomorrow. And remember, the people that we're talking about are just about everyone. The ones that you pass on the bus, on the plane, on the boat, on the train, whether you walk, ride, or drive. These are members of your community. In the midst of it all, try to be good. If you can't be good at it. My name is DJ Kevin Stew, so I like to do it to you, for you, and with you every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday right here, kevinstew.com, 10 till midnight. Mondays with community and finance, Tuesday with healthy love, and Wednesday with real talk. Y'all take care and share some love, because love is all we need. This is Shelly Sweet Shells taking us out. Y'all take care. Good morning, good afternoon, good day to you, wherever you are in the world, from right here in South Florida, chilly South Florida. I bid you a good night.
Falling. Switching at the station is the same thing, yo. I'm realizing love we need today, love we need, I pray. Love is all we need, but hate is all we breathe. Hear the mother's cry, please just tell me why. Why there's so much crime, hearts are hurting, children suffering. Do you ever stop and wonder when it's gonna rain? Do you ever stop and say, let we all be friends? Old dear children up in these streets, people hear me. Now they gotta be careful who they meet. I'm realizing love we need today, love we need, I pray. Love is all we need, but hate is all we breathe. Hear the mothers cry, please just tell me why. Why there's so much crime, hearts are hurting, children suffering. Do you ever stop and wonder when it's gonna rain? Do you ever stop and say, let we all be friends? Hear the mothers cry, please just tell me why. Why there's so much crime, hearts are hurting, children suffering. Do you ever stop and wonder when it's gonna rain? Do you ever stop and say, let we all be friends? Can you hear the children crying? Hope is all they pray. Put an end to all the suffering, put on them guns today. Reunite the world, put on them guns today. Reunite the world, with only love I say. Can you hear the
Greetings and salutations, one and all. You're invited to tune in to the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. It airs on Mondays with community and finance, Tuesdays with healthy love, and Wednesdays with real talk from 10 p.m. to midnight Eastern time. Come spend some time interacting in the stew pot, where we keep things bubbling and wind down in musical therapy. The night shift with DJ Kevin Stew is on kevinstew.com, where you're encouraged to have acceptance through enlightenment.